Y'all, what is going on? Back with another video. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. I have a new phone, so this video may look a little different. You probably see a little bit more detail because it's a newer phone. So yeah, I need to fix my facial hair. I know it looks kind of crazy, but I want to talk about this Xbox Series X that I traded in. And I just want to give a little backstory behind it because I already gave it away. I did trade it into GameStop. And like I said, there's a little story behind this that I want to talk about. So I did trade it into GameStop, and I did get a really good deal as far as trading with that and all those games. Now, if you saw my post, there's only one game that I wanted to play that I did not play on that platform was Halo 5. I never got around to playing that campaign, and maybe someday I'll get around to it in another way or whatever the case may be. No big deal. I'm not necessarily worried about it. It is what it is. But with all the other games that I have those games on other platforms, already played and completed them. So I was like, well, I might as well just go ahead and trade this in. I have no use for it. It's just sitting here, and I love the console, but I don't love it that much just to keep it there when I can play the games on other platforms, PC, or in some cases even on the PlayStation 5. So somebody in the comments of my post, they said that why don't I try to sell it on Facebook Market? You can get $400 to $500 for it. And I was like, that's a pretty solid idea. I'm going to tell you guys, when I posted it, I was getting a bunch of lowball offers, a lot of lowball offers. Like, people do not care for the Xbox brand. They think it's they think it's worth nothing, basically. I was getting offers around $250, $300, $350 for all the games. Some people wanted it for like the console itself, $150 just for the console. They didn't need the games. They feel like the physical games aren't a thing. And it was kind of depressing because it's like, I like the Xbox brand. I mean, I'm a big original Xbox guy. And the fact that this brand has pretty much soured itself to the point where nobody really wants this brand. And people are literally saying that they want this console for under $300. It's kind of disheartening. But like I said, I was going to go that route. It didn't work out. I went to GameStop. I did trade it for a really, really good price. And I will say that I got my money's worth based on the return. And that trading is going to go to, that trade is going to be worth much while for somebody's Christmas gift. And if you can read between the lines and my videos, you know what I mean by that. Somebody that's, that's close to me. And I don't want to really say it because this person watches my videos too, and he's learning to pay attention a little bit too much. But this particular person is going to have a very Merry Christmas because it's something that I can flip this into. And I think it's going to work out very well. So if you know my videos, you know what's going on, you kind of see where I'm going at. I'll just say this. This person already has a Nintendo Switch, and he doesn't care for Xbox. So you kind of know where I'm going at with that. Nevertheless, but this does bring a bigger issue with the Xbox brand. I've been always saying this for a while, ever since the Xbox One. It just haven't been hitting like I thought it would. And I actually thought that I was going to be in that boat to collect for the original not original Xbox. I love the original Xbox. I was going to collect for the Xbox Series, and it was going to be worth something. And it may well be somewhere down the line. But I'm not willing to go down that road and invest into this console. Will I miss out? I'll live if I do. But looking at the original Xbox, which a lot of solid exclusives over there, some 6th generation games that are really, really good on that platform, that console hasn't taken off. The Xbox 360, now that console, some of those games have taken off on that console, and I'm glad I'm holding on to the 360. That's a no-brainer. But when it comes to the Xbox One and the Xbox Series, I don't see where the value will be in those consoles. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to just give it up. And I'm trading it in, like I said, for a device that, somebody is going to be very proud and very happy to get for Christmas. So, like I said, if you read between the lines, you kind of know who I'm talking about and what they're getting. So, I think Santa's going to come through for him in a big way. And he's going to be, really enjoying to have that. But the brand of the Xbox is so bad right now because people that are on the third party or on the side market or the black market, or not even black, but in the, what do you call it now? Black market, side market, or, you know, the third party market. I don't know. But the people that are in the streets, and I should notice I'm a collector. But these people, they look at the Xbox like, look, if you're selling that, I want $200 for it. I want $300 for it. I want $150 for it. I literally had somebody wanted my Xbox Series X and tried to get it for $150 when I tried to sell it with that and all the games for $450. People are willing to spend significantly less for that brand, and I'm sitting there like, dang, this is pretty bad. So I don't know where to go with this. Now, what I said I may do sometime down the line for me, I don't want to abandon the Xbox brand itself as far as this generation. I may double back and get a Series S. I've seen those at the not the flea market, but I've seen them at the pawn shop for anywhere between $200 to $300. I may double back and get that, and I may get my Halo 5 fix off of that, and I may go back and play a few other games that I had that I like to play, like, let's say Gravel. I love Dirt 5 is another one. Even though like those games are on PC, so I'm not necessarily, you know what I mean? But I may do that if I want to play those games on that. I'll probably just get an S at some point, and it probably just would be for Halo 5, you know, because all the other games that I had on it, I could play on PC or PlayStation, and it's just, it is what it is. And another thing, I also had somebody that wanted, they wanted a console that and just Halo 5. They wanted a console and Halo 5 for like $200. It was pretty rough. But I basically doubled my value by going to GameStop. I did do that. And like I said, what I got in return, somebody, if you know my videos, you see my video, that particular person is going to be extremely happy for what I was able to get behind that. And I think, you know, Christmas has been saved. I ain't going to say saved, but Christmas has been secured, because at the end of the day, it's all about him. It's all about my little, you know what I mean? It's all about him, you know? And when he's happy, you know, I don't care about anything else, that whatever I get or whatever the case may be. It's all about him, and based on what he's been asking for. And yeah, I think he's going to be really, really happy with that. So with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. I got to get back on this road, y'all. I got to get back on this road. Try to hurry up and get back so I can enjoy my holiday. I will be doing some more content throughout the holiday, so please come through to the channel. Bright Memory, that game is actually pretty awesome. I've been live streaming that. Hopefully you guys check out part 1. I will probably have that link in the description or whatever, or you can just go on the channel and check it out. That game is actually really good. Very underrated game that came out 3 years ago. And I may be live streaming part 2 of that sometime in the very, very, very near future. So come through, like, share, subscribe. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all take it easy, and y'all be blessed. And I'm out. Peace.